You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Jeanne Kelly. Welcome, Miss Jeanne Kelly.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Morning.
Now, if you don't know who Jeanne Kelly is, she is a credit expert. I'll just explain the story for people that don't know. I was trying to buy a home maybe about 6-7 years ago, and something popped up on my credit that shot my credit from a 700 to close to a 500.
He owed me money.
And it definitely wasn't you. And I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know how to get it off. So I started calling people and asking if they knew anybody that helped with credit. And somebody gave me Jeanne's number. I called Jeanne. I paid her, and she did my credit. She didn't know who I was. I didn't know who she was. And after she fixed the credit so fast, I said it was so great and experience was so fast that I really want you to come on air and tell our listeners how you can help them fix their credit. So,
and now's the perfect time for this because the holidays are coming up.
It is true.
And people have a lot of things going on with vacations and family and gifts and all of that. So this is the perfect time for people to get their credit in order.
Yeah, definitely. Be grateful to have better credit. And before the new year, let's get it in shape before the new year. I'm sure it might have been on your list. So we can do that.
I could tell Charlamagne is even proud of his credit. He came here one day and he was like, yuck, my credit score is at 800.
I'm right at 800
See?
now. If
Excellent.
I'm not mistaken.
My credit score is at 800.
It's a great feeling.
It is.
Listen, we don't care about our credit score when it's bad, but as soon as we get that 800.
No, I cared about mine when it was bad. Well, you know what hurt me? I actually, a long time ago, maybe like 15 years ago, I went and they told me I didn't have any credit.
That does hurt you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
it's
like, I don't have no credit. So that's when I went and got me a secure debit card and things
Secure
have been
credit card.
Secure credit card. And things have been okay ever since.
He moved on up to Amex.
Well, how can people get credit? If they don't have credit, how can they establish credit?
It is hard. You're right, because no one wants to give the credit at first. So you can try for a store credit card or the secured credit card, which means it's your money in a bank account. So if it's $500, they'll give you the credit limit up to $500 because it's really, you're borrowing against yourself.
Right.
And then after time, that goes on your credit report. Make sure you pay it on time, keep the balance low, and then you can try to get a traditional credit card. Give it some time, though.
Some people feel like I just pay for everything with cash. I don't need a credit card, but you need to establish that credit anyway.
Absolutely. Who can walk around without being able to use credit? I think that's hard.
Right.
No matter what, whether it's for a cell phone plan, your insurance, even a job. Sometimes they want to look at your credit.
So what should somebody's credit score be? What's a good place where your score should be?
Well, at least a 740 or above. Your FICO score. Yeah, your FICO score. That's the one you want to pay attention to as well because there's thousands of credit scores out there, but 90% of lenders use your FICO. So pay attention to that score.
I get that updated every month. I have that thing on my
I'm about to check mine
where I
right
can
now
check,
just
yeah.
to see.
It checks all of my credit scores, and it also makes sure that nobody's trying to open an account because I've had those issues where people have tried to open an account in my name. Now, let me ask you this. So I have a Bloomingdale's card, right? And I guess like one month I paid late because I forgot. I just forgot I had it. And then it lowered my credit score. Can you call and be like, okay, I pay on time for the past 15 years. Like, y'all didn't have to do that.
Of course. You definitely always remember you choose to do business with them. So I would make that phone call to say, this is a little ridiculous. And sometimes they will remove it, and sometimes not. But I would definitely be working directly with the creditor who reported the information. And, that's a lot of the work that we do. So we like helping people and have them understand the real way of rebuilding your credit.
Jeanne's a beast. Don't get it twisted. I had the same problem. It was, I don't know if I was out of town or whatever, and they didn't take it out. Oh, no, my credit card, I guess my debit card was stolen. So I didn't put up the new credit card information for my GM Financial. And they marked it as late, and my credit score shot down 100 points. Ooh. And I called Jeanne, and Jeanne said, Envy, why did you call them? Because I called the guy and I cursed him out. I said, I've been with GM Financial for
like,
10
negative.
years. Why the hell are you doing this? And I cursed him out. Jeanne called them, and within, how long did it take?
It was, I don't know, a couple of days. I don't know.
Within days, my score shot back up 100 points.
So what the hell you telling them that we not?
Because
Well, listen, I did.
I cut the guy out. I told him to go ask my. I was telling him all types of stuff.
Envy, that's not effective.
Yes, absolutely. You don't want to be
And they
saying
wrote it all
those
down.
things. You know those
Gene
notes
was
are
like,
in the
Envy,
system.
They write all that down, please.
Yeah, Envy, you can't do that because imagine somebody talk to you like that. Is that going to make you be like, well, let me take this off your credit report?
You're right.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Sometimes you're so frustrated and upset that's why it's good to have someone else help you.
Right.
Because you know, a lot of times people, it's over a medical bill or a collection or a divorce. You're upset about the divorce or whatever it may be. It's so upsetting. You're bringing yourself back to that. And I think that's why a lot of people reach out to want to work with me. They tell me once and then that's it.
Right.
You know, we take it from there.
Well, we have people on the line that want to talk to you, Jeanne.
Oh, great.
Hello,
Wait, let's
who's
talk
this?
about what you guys are. Oh, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hey, what's your name?
Hey, my name is Coco.
Cocoon?
Coco.
Oh,
Coco.
Coco. Coco. All right. Now, Coco, we have Jeanne Kelly here, who is a credit expert. You having a problem with your credit? What's the problem, Mama?
Yes, with my credit is kind of tarnished. I worked at the sheriff's office for Orleans Parish, and when I left, due to wages and pay increase and harassment in the jail, everything kind of fell apart after that as far as credit. Like, I was taking out loans to, like, basically keep up with my rent because I was only getting paid, like, $800 every 2 weeks. And when you have a car, no car insurance, rent, water, lights, and gas, that's not enough money at all to pay for that stuff. So I'm, like, backed up with loans and school loans. So I'm kind of, like, at a standstill.
So what can she do, Jeanne, to
Well,
for
with
her
the
credit?
with the school loans, have you called for a hardship program?
Yes, with the school loans, I'm eligible for student loan forgiveness, but I only have like 5 more classes to complete.
Okay, so that's good. And as far as the accounts that are on there, that are they showing late now or are you current now?
They're showing late now, but it's been like 2 years.
Okay, all right.
It's on my credit report.
What's your name, Coco?
Coco.
All right, Coco, you hold
She was
on,
like,
all right?
that's my stage name.
So what we're going to do this morning is people that call the Breakfast Club will take care of their credit. We'll pay for their credit.
Love
We'll pay
it.
for Jeanne to fix their credit.
That's great.
And make sure their credit is good for the holidays.
Is this going to make my credit score go down?
No, it's
I'm
not going to make
kidding.
your credit score go down. But
No, I
how
think that's dope,
easy is
though.
it to fix her credit? Is that easy? Is that a difficult task when you got student loans?
Not with the student loans, you know, because it's an installment loan, as long as they're paying it on time or in a deferment. But as far as the other accounts, a lot of times I can't help people if they're still paying late. I can't. It's almost like if you're on a diet, but you're still eating the cake.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you have to be able to, like, if you had hard times, but you're okay now and you can start paying on time and maybe pay some things that need to be taken care of that were collections, then yes,
How do you
I
make
can
those
help.
old things disappear? Because you make things disappear on your credit like poof and they're gone.
I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, it sounds easy.
But, you know, there's a lot of things. You can always rebuild, even keeping some derogatory if it's accurate. So it's all about challenging things and making sure on the report it was done accurately.
Oh.
And, you know, a lot of credit reports have mistakes on them. I mean, I haven't seen a report ever without a mistake, ever.
Okay.
Damn, I better take a look.
Hello, who's this?
How you doing? It's Don Royal.
What's up, bro? You having credit problems, brother?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to start my credit, but I've been hearing a few people say, like, when they actually make their payments, I'm not sure if it's interest rate, when they make their payments, their credit scores go down when their payments are paid on time. Like,
What?
is it like any hidden, I don't know if it's interest rate or, I think it's the interest rate.
So you asking if you only pay interest only, does that make your credit stay normal? But if you pay your regular
Like,
bill,
is
it makes your credit go down?
Yeah, is there certain due dates that can require your credit score to go down when you make payments on certain due dates?
Is that
I
true,
know that-
Jeanne? Jeannie's here, our credit expert. Jeannie, is that true?
I think what you mean is when you pay something. So if let's say you carry a $5,000 balance every month on a credit card and you get that statement in and then you pay it when the statement comes in. The credit card company never shows that zero balance or the lower balance. So what you want to do is pay it before the statement due date. So always find out when your statement due date is, because if you pay it before that, when it gets reported, which is every month on the credit report, it'll report the lower amount, which can boost your score overnight.
What's your credit score now, bro?
I'll be honest, I actually didn't start my credit yet. I wanted to start it. I just didn't want to.
He wants some information.
Right. Well, we're gonna you hold on the line, man. We're gonna pay for Jeanne Kelly to look at your credit and tell you what you need to do.
You gonna pay for Jeanne to look at his credit?
That doesn't exist. Or maybe help him establish his
Yeah,
credit.
I'm gonna start establishing his credit. Yeah.
I need to hear more about why his credit messed up before you just start going paying people.
No, we gonna pay for it, man. Hold on, man.
He might have done some things that you know.
I'm just a college student.
He doesn't have any. Just like Charlamagne, you didn't have any credit yet?
Yeah, but I didn't go to college.
Check out Don Roy with no sense on iTunes. I would appreciate that as well.
Oh, now he rapping.
Oh, you're a rapper now. See what I'm saying? This is why you gotta pump the brakes a little bit.
You're right.
Okay?
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
You went to college, you owe student loans, but you decided to become a rapper?
Right.
Nah.
Now this is doing credit is not as hard as people think. Is that correct?
It is true. With the right steps. I think a lot of times people will mess things up because they don't realize what they're doing wrong. Actually, that's why a lot of people come to me. They'll come saying, I just did this. I thought that was a good thing to do, but it dropped my score. So I think it is easy once you have the right game plan. It's like knowing the rules of any game. I make it so simple. I'm a New Yorker. I like it easy, fast, bottom line. And so that's how I, educate everyone. And then once you have that game plan, you're ready to go.
Now, when I spoke to Jeanne, because I speak to Jeanne at least once every 2 weeks just to make sure she checks my credit. She checks my wife's credit. We do so many things with investing in homes. I always have to make sure my credit is good. So we came up with this thing where we thought about it and said, how can we help people do their own credit? Maybe they can't pay for somebody to do it monthly or weekly or every 6 months. So we said, how can we, get people to actually learn how to do it themselves and go through the process?
Like to be involved in your own finances.
Absolutely.
Right. So we're doing a class, and it's going to be at St. John's, a seminar, where she's actually going to teach people how to do your own credit, teach people how to get the negative inquiries off your credit, the negative everything off your credit.
Letters that you can send in when you need to.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to go over all of it. And all just simple things that you can do that by the time you leave that 90-minute workshop, you can already start working on your credit and improving it.
And then you'll be Jeannie's competition and start your own author and
There
credit
you go.
expert business.
Hey, listen, that's fine. Healthy credit. So many people to help.
Hello,
so
who's
many
this?
people.
Yes.
Hello, Kevin.
Kevin, what's up, man? You having credit problems, brother?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Basically, helping out my ex-wife and getting loans and stuff for her, and found out that she's supposed to be paying some of that stuff back. And after we got divorced, I found out a lot of that stuff she didn't pay back. I co-signed for a car for her.
Damn.
She wasn't paying the car note.
Damn.
And then I ended up taking the car from her, but by the time I did, the payments were 28 months behind.
Whoa.
Not behind, but late payments.
28 months? Jeesh. All right.
Jeannie, he definitely needs your help.
Yeah, and that's an important thing to think about. I wish co-signer, they would just stop saying that and just say joint account. Because sometimes you think you're just helping someone by signing your name, but
You're responsible.
You're responsible, and it goes on your credit, just like on the ex's credit. So you can still rebuild, though, if you start paying on time today. Even if some of those late payments are going to stay on the credit report, you can still rebuild. You can still get maybe not a 740, but instead of being in the fives, maybe you can be a 660.
What's your score now, bro?
It's 5.
Nah. You got to wear a condom.
Gosh, my goodness.
You got to file for
Lord have
bankruptcy.
mercy. You got to wear a
This
condom.
is what we're going to do, Jeannie. This was going to be a lot, Jeannie. But
I would love for you to chronicle this one.
And the Breakfast Club is going to take care of your credit. We're going to take
Breakfast
care.
Club ain't taking care of nothing.
Yes,
Don't
we are.
put this
We're
on
helping.
Charlamagne.
Yes, we are. The Breakfast Club.
2/3 of the Breakfast Club must be. Or what would that be? Two out of three.
2 out of 3.
I ain't got nothing to do with these
2 out
people.
of
The
3.
Breakfast Club will take care of your credit, bro. Jeanne Kelly, our credit expert, who's here, she'll go through your credit. She'll take off the things that don't need to be there and tell you and guide you to get your credit back where you need to be.
All right, and don't feel like you're alone. A lot of people are having issues with their credit, but at least you know your credit score, and at least you're actually being proactive in trying to fix that, because finances are such an emotional burden for us. So when you can actually improve on that and take back some of that power, that's going to be great for you.
I do think that a low credit score.
Hold on, bro, okay?
A low credit
we'll get your
score
email.
Shows a lack of either education when it comes to your finances or a lack of discipline.
Both.
One of the
Both,
two.
yeah.
Both?
I think both. And who does teach us about credit? A lot of times we learn from the mistakes that we're making.
Right. And not only that, I mean, people could go through hard times too. Because think about it, if I'm doing
He
something and I
co-signs
lose
some
my
stuff.
job,
That's not even his fault.
you know, I can't pay my bill, or I co-sign something for somebody and, you know, they don't do it, and, you know, it's stuck on me, you know?
Look, my dad co-signed for my first apartment. He didn't even know. And so imagine I just wasn't.
That's against the law.
It's my dad.
No, that's still against the law.
That's against the law.
Well, he's not sending me to jail,
Teresa
okay?
went to jail.
But fortunately, I paid for everything on time myself and didn't have any issues. But imagine if I didn't. Now, my dad's credit would have been bad.
I hope the feds pick you up for that comment.
Now tell
you to
people
jail
how
for
they can get in
fraud
touch
in
with
your
you,
father.
because Jeanne does this for a living. She does people's credit. She has a service. And if you want to find out how you can get your credit done, give them all the information how they can get in touch with you.
KellyGroupCoaching.com, and also my phone number. And you can text or call 866-283-8818.
Can my dad really send me to jail?
Well, now it's done, right?
Yeah, it's over
It's
now,
closed. I mean, I think you're fine.
Okay, good.
Now,
Just
also,
checking.
we are doing a credit. If you're in New York and the tri-state area, we are doing a credit seminar on November 25th. And you can come down there, and she'll teach you how to do these things yourself. She'll teach you what sites do you need to go to, what sites you need to have on your phone, how to write the letters, where to write the letters, how you need to talk, who you need to talk to, and all those things that she does that people pay her to do. She'll teach you how to do it where you can do it on your own and make sure that you establish your credit and keep your credit going the right way. All right? And thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for
Yeah,
having
we love
me.
having you, Jeannie.
Now,
Thank you.
I need one more favor.
Oh, boy.
This guy with the beard right here.
Okay.
He needs your help desperately.
Okay.
He
What
works
happened,
here at
Drum?
Dramos.
Drom's credit is I don't know what it is, but he said he needs some help with credit. What's your
What you
credit,
been
Drom?
doing, Dramos? Come
I
on.
have student loans and stuff. It's like 600.
So you just weren't paying them at all?
I was trying to defer, but then I missed a couple, like when the extension period. So then they hit me with it, and I didn't realize the time frame that was happening.
Are you paying them now?
Yeah, now I'm making the payments. Then I also have like a dispute with an old doctor that they're saying that they never got a check from my insurance at the time, and unfortunately their whole system is like paper. So going there, they're arguing with me back and forth. I know we gave them the check was cashed, so it's a whole back.
You
and
took
forth.
care of the STD, right?
That was actually a colonoscopy, but thank you.
Oh, you got a colonoscopy?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Why are you smiling?
We're talking
I'm
about
just
credit. We're
asking.
talking about credit. We're not talking about butt stuff right now. We're talking about
I
credit.
didn't say nothing about butt stuff. I said after you had a colonoscopy.
Anyway.
But absolutely, I can help you. And also, see, that's why I come to the seminar or call my office, because there's a whole new change with medical collections and your credit report. Just people don't understand how to work.
I hate the medical elections.
I know, it's
they,
sad.
They send you a letter. Let's say you don't pay it. Let's say you don't get it, and that will drop your credit immediately. Medical collections. Oh my gosh, I hate you guys and student loans. Both of you guys.
Well, Dramos, you'll be able to get your colonoscopies again soon.
All right. Well, it's Jeanne Kelly. It's the Breakfast Club. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Good morning.